everyone to be so good at Forsaken that you can't even be beaten? Well, yeah, I'm gonna make that true. So I'm gonna make a stamina guide so you don't go from 0 stamina to immediate pro in about 15 minutes. Also, keep in mind I don't even know anything about stamina management. I know that you shouldn't get your stamina to 0, but anyway, let me just go try making a guide. If anything's not right, then just go watch like an actual guide, because yeah, I low-key like suck at guides, okay? Okay, first of all, we need to talk about what makes a good chase and a bad chase. Good chases are chases that okay, so if the killer's like 15 Sheletsky's away, that's like a good chase. If the killer's like right next to you, or you're standing near the killer, that's a bad chase. You always want to be in a good chase, because if you're in a bad chase, yeah, it's not gonna go right. So being in a good chase is yeah, like being in a good chase is what I don't have a script for this. Being in a good chase helps you survive longer than just dying in more than like 15 seconds. I meant less than 15 seconds. So I recommend being in a good chase than a bad chase. Now, how do you escape from a bad chase? You just gotta do what I'm doing right now, especially in looping. All right, and then there's looping spots, which looping spots are like good for like surviving for long. But even if you're bad at looping, sometimes you can't survive that long, so you die. Alright, now let me teach you the real pro tips of how to loop. Alright, let me teach you the tips. Alright, so the first pro tip is how to survive is actually I don't know. Okay, so what I'm saying is okay, so oh my god, I don't have a script for this. I should have put a script or something, but I don't have one. Alright, whatever. So if you're drinking a Bloxy Cola, you get more distance and speed, which if the killer is 10,000 Sheletsky's away, well, Bloxy Cola helps. Or if the killer's close to you, using Bloxy Cola will help you get farther, especially if you're playing noob. That's only a noob thing. Because noobs, Bloxy Cola has a shorter animation than the actual Bloxy Cola. So if you're playing as noob, then you can just easily escape from the killer, you know? You know what I'm saying? But if you're not playing as anyone else, I guess you just gotta use your Bloxy Cola. You have an inventory from the right distance and angle. I don't know why I added angle, but right distance and right time. Alright, because you don't want to drink Bloxy Cola right in front of the killer, do you? What I'm trying to say here is that if the killer's chasing you, you want to have about the right amount of stamina. What I like to do is save my stamina up to 21% and yeah, but I can't do this guide, okay? But you want to save as much stamina as you can. If not, there's no killer. Alright, okay, so if the killer's chasing you, run away as fast as you can, and just hope the killer does not catch you in 0.2 seconds. Especially if you use slate skin when the killer does something. But I just want to say, don't be afraid to use an M1 because... Okay. Don't be afraid to use an... Wait, Bloxy Cola break. I meant generator break. Yeah, boy. Okay, but if... Okay, so what I'm trying to say here is if a killer is right around the corner, don't be afraid to be hit by an M1. Wait, why am I getting a Glock? Hold up. Yo, the Glock. Alright. And also rifles. I'm sorry. I'm trying to act serious here, but I don't know. Unless you have a gun in the game, obviously. But what I'm trying to say here is that okay, can't just enjoy the music, I guess. Okay, back. Okay, what I was trying to say here is that don't be afraid to use an M1 because M1s actually give you speed. Unless you've got a gun, you can just kill the killer. But don't be afraid to use an M1, because those give you speed and boost. So using M1 is like using Bloxy Cola mid-chase. But like, just don't like rely on it too much. If you're like close to the killer, make sure you get hit by an M1, then like, yeah. But you may be asking, okay, why do I want to get hit by an M1 even though that kills you? Just why? I mean, that's gonna kill me either way. Why am I gonna do that? Well, I literally said because it does speed. So like, just don't rely on it too much, because like, if you rely on it, then you will be low, and then the killer will be like, oh, easy headshot, and like you die, and you get sent to the library, and then you rage quit because you died because you relied on the M1 too much. So just don't try doing that. Anyway, next part of the guide is looping. Looping is really essential in wasting the killer's time and helping your teammates out do the generators. Okay, maybe not that sometimes, but helping the teammates out and like doing stuff like that. So like, how do you loop, you may ask? Let me tell you. Oh wait, no, this is okay. So like, you know, cause M1s give you bleeding. Unless if you're facing a 1x or John Doe, I think John Doe doesn't give you bleeding. But M1s give you bleeding. So meaning that if you get hit by a 1x, you'll get bleeding and glitched. Which, if you don't have epilepsy mode, can look some like, oh my god, shut up, CapCut, nobody likes you. You're so money hungry.
Wait, I'm editing on CapCut, what?
Noli, get out of my studio! Sorry for that, brief interruption. Anyway, as I was saying before, Noli interrupted me. Wait, generator break, heck yeah.
Okay, anyway, so bleeding, being hit by M1s, but if you're hit with a, gassing wound, or like something else, then it could. I like to especially if you're playing V, the best counter is if you're playing 1x, the best counter for 1x is Veronica, if you're looping them, especially on this exact map I'm using. You could just go up there and just dodge it, right? And like, whenever I'm looping, it's mandatory to not hit zero stamina. And be like, why can't I hit zero stamina? Well, I'll probably make a comparison of that later, but right now, I'm gonna tell you not to hit zero stamina. Well, even other than that, okay, so I can't explain really well. Alright, so just like, if you're playing V, you can just put graffiti there, and then like, the second the mass infection gets all the way over there, you can just skate around and drop off. Right? It's just so easy. Unless if the 1x just gets there and just destroys the graffiti. But the 1x has to be like stupid enough to do that though, because while looping, you want to stay as far away from the killer, but too close enough to the killer to not get hit. Alright, that's what I'm saying.
But like, that's just an advantage Veronica players get. If you're playing as noob, okay, so like, can I talk? Okay, this is how you get back to your looping spot. If you're looping the killer and you're in one looping spot, you want to get back to. If you want to get to another looping spot, I like to have a cool entrance. Also, killers may like go behind you, like scare you, and then like hit you with an M1, which you could take advantage of it by doing it yourself. But like going behind a wall and like and then like go back like in a different spot, like stuff, something like that. Yeah, like okay, do that and go back from a different spot. Just a little reminder, I'm not good at stamina management or looping. All right. This is just a guess. Just watch a different tutorial afterwards, because I'm not gonna explain potential stamina and stuff. I don't want to explain that.
Hey guys, it's me, Cool Kid. Okay, so while looping, you could just loop the killer around and and you can loop them like yeah, it's so cool. I'm so cool for like saying that. Like,
Where do you killers all keep coming from? Cool Kid, please get out of my studio.
no, because I'm so cool, and like la 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 la, ready or not, because I'm so cool and I'm Cool Kid, la la la. La 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 la, I'm so cool. Cool kid, cool kid, cool kid. La la la, I'm so cool. La 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 la, I'm so cool. Cool kid.
You know what, let me just teach it. So, like, basically, the reason why we've been telling you not to hit zero stamina, well, it's because this compara shit will tell you, well, yeah. I mean, some of you may be wondering, what's so bad about zero stamina? Well, here it is. So, like, I'm gonna run it all the way over there to all the way over there. And you can see how fast it is when I hit zero stamina and how fast it is when I don't hit zero stamina. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go!
My own dog, my own fur companion, my own old lady on a forum.
When I hit zero stamina, it takes longer to regenerate stamina than not hitting zero stamina. And I'll do it again with, lots of stamina. 3, 2, 1. Wait, this is a speed hack. 3, 2, 1, go!
The feeding, I give my hand to the leash. Every other day.
See, I like recovered stamina faster, so don't reach zero stamina. And or else you will tremble. Or okay, so like hopefully this guide helped. Anyway, like, subscribe, or else I will zap you. No, you're not zapping people. And yeah, hope this guy's helped. Anyway, roll the credits, guys. Roll the credits. Yes.
For canine, grossly overqualified. I don't blend in at PetSmart, and that truth remains for the Walmart. 'Cause in either case, they say to me, what the fuck is lost in aisle 3? Every other day I'm wondering, what's a human being gotta be like? What's a way to just be competent?